Hello and welcome to today's video all about placenta consumption. So you might have heard about women eating their placenta after giving birth. Now there's quite a lot of controversy surrounding the subject, so in this video I'm going to tell you about the main benefits and risks of eating your placenta after giving birth so you can make the right decision for you. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. My name's Anja and I'm a hypnobirthing practitioner. On my YouTube channel you'll find content related to pregnancy, birth and the postnatal period. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. There's a new one every single Tuesday. Placenta consumption is also called placentophagy and it's very common in the animal kingdom. And there are two main opinions about placenta consumption when it comes to non-human mammals who consume their placenta after giving birth. Some experts claim it's a way of instinctively hiding their tracks and eradicating the scent of their newborn to protect them from predators in the wild. Other experts claim that animals consume their placenta to replenish nutrients that were lost during the birth process, and to improve well-being and aid mother-baby bonding due to the potential hormones present in the placenta. So what is the purpose of the placenta? Well, it's a temporary organ that you grow inside your womb during pregnancy, and it acts as a transport system for your baby, delivering oxygen and nutrients from your bloodstream to your baby's bloodstream. The placenta also acts as a remover of waste products from your baby's blood, so it kind of operates a bit like the kidneys, liver or lungs. The placenta also protects your baby against any health conditions or germs in your body, and it produces hormones that help to maintain a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby. After you've given birth to your baby, your placenta will come out. And if you've given birth vaginally, it usually takes between 5 and 45 minutes for you to deliver your placenta. If you choose to consume your placenta after it comes out, you'll have to communicate this with your care team beforehand and mention it in your birth preferences, so that it doesn't automatically get taken to the hospital incinerator. You'll also need to store it in a sterile container and keep it refrigerated after birth to keep it fresh for use. The most popular method of placenta consumption is to have it encapsulated by a local placenta encapsulation specialist. Other women might eat their placenta raw, storing it in the freezer, thawing out chunks of it and using it to cook with or to mix into smoothies. Many celebrities have raved about consuming their placenta after giving birth, and it is becoming increasingly popular and fashionable to consume it. But now I'm going to run through the main pros and cons of consuming the placenta so you can decide whether you want to do it or not. So what are the main benefits of consuming your placenta? Well, firstly, it's known to increase breast milk supply and aid your breastfeeding journey. Secondly, it's known to fend off baby blues, reduce the risk of developing postnatal depression, and just generally improve your well-being and your mood after giving birth. Many women claim that consuming their placenta after giving birth increased their energy, they slept better during the night, they fell asleep more easily, and they also had less periods of fatigue during the postpartum period. Placentophagy is also known to aid the healing process after giving birth, and many women claim that eating their placenta enabled them to be back on their feet quicker after giving birth, and it aided their healing process, so they recovered much quicker from any vaginal tears or any birth trauma by eating their placenta. So what are the main disadvantages of consuming your placenta? Well, according to a research team at a Chicago University of Medicine, a placenta can contain lots of pathogens and bacteria, like group B strep. And if group B strep passes into your breast milk when you're breastfeeding your baby, that can lead to sepsis, pneumonia, or meningitis. So it's considered to be potentially risky to consume your placenta raw. And even when it's encapsulated, if it's not heated thoroughly, that bacteria could still remain in the placenta, and obviously all of that bacteria, all of those pathogens will be passing into your bloodstream. Then if you feed your baby with breast milk, that could potentially pass through to your baby as well, making them sick. Another downside to consuming your placenta is that if it is really, really well heated and all of the pathogens and bacteria are gotten rid of, that will also destroy any nutrients or hormones that could actually benefit your well-being and aid the healing process. So the problem is, if you eat it raw, it can contain loads of nasties. If you eat it really, really well cooked and heated, it will destroy all of the good nutrients as well as the germs. A third disadvantage is that it's really expensive to have your placenta encapsulated. So if you decide to invest in placenta encapsulation and you don't feel like it works for you and you don't feel like you noticed any benefits from it, it can feel like a little bit of a waste of money. And the final disadvantage is that if you decide to eat it raw, you might feel a little bit sick and you might dislike the taste. Some women that try to eat their placenta raw end up feeling really sick, or they're gagging and retching whilst trying to swallow it. So in conclusion, it really is up to you to decide whether you want to eat your placenta or not. It's a personal choice that you have to make for yourself. And I hope that this video has been useful in giving you a bit more background information about the pros and cons related to placenta consumption. If you decide not to consume your placenta, if you just focus on eating a well-rounded diet with plenty of iron-rich foods and lots of fruit and vegetables, you should heal really quickly after birth anyway, but also make sure that you're prioritising rest and recovery after giving birth. Don't be rushing around the house just after you've given birth, tidying, organising. You really need to have at least 2 weeks at home, resting in bed, resting on your sofa. It's perfectly okay for you to go out for a short walk and things like that, but ideally to aid the healing process, it's best to rest at home, to get plenty of sleep while you can, while your baby's asleep, and just to eat a really, really well-balanced diet. So let me know in the comments section whether you're thinking about consuming your placenta or not. And if you've got any more questions about placentophagy, please let me know and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you're interested in my hypnobirthing taster sessions that I'm running on Zoom, I do 2 every single month. They're completely free and you can sign up for one of those by clicking the link in the video description below. And that will take you through to my website where you can sign up to my next free hypnobirthing taster session. And for more information about my hypnobirthing classes and courses, also see my website. Take care and see you again soon.